Hey folks, Brad here shooting a video as we say farewell to the Woodstock studio here on Main Street. We have been here 3 years and gosh, the time has flown by. But yeah, wanted to shoot a video to share just my heart as we are exiting the studio and moving on. We're closing the chapter here at the studio, and we are incredibly grateful for the lessons learned here, how our faith has grown. We have just seeing the Lord work every single week. I mean, no joke, on just delivering us, helping us pay our bills, but more importantly than that, filling us with vision and ideas and the energy to execute them. I mean, we have learned a tremendous amount about just from creating a product, learning how to market it, learning how to persevere and stay in the marketplace, learning how to build relationships and serve clients and come through for them and ship on time and stick by our word. You know, when something goes wrong, we step up to the plate and just everything in between. I feel like I need to shoot a separate video on all the lessons learned, which will be a great idea actually. But here I am in the studio wrapping things up and packing boxes. But wanted to share I have a couple pieces from the very beginning of our journey here, and then I just pulled some pieces out of the kiln. So I wanted to talk about before and after. So these two pieces right here, this jar and this vase, as you can see, has the Big Bear cookie jar, and next to it is the vase where the animals are just walking together. These pieces are made just on very simple ideas. I was just drawing animals on pottery, which is always a fun and great idea. But this style, this Sgraffito style, slowly transformed. And as I sought God and sought His heart, I got the idea to help people honor others, help them show appreciation, help them express love and thoughtfulness and be generous. Hey folks, I'm back. Caitlin actually called in and stopped the video there, so we're back, and I wanted to share with you the pottery transformation and what happened over these past 3 years, because I think this is actually one of the things that's most special about these 3 years, as just they have set the foundation for what we will do with our pottery probably for the rest of our lives. I mean, it's just incredible what God has done, the idea that He has put in our hearts and how we're executing on it, and how each day it's really more and more fun to create the pottery we are nowadays. But here we go. We started out at the studio just really developing our skills, my skills with the Sgraffito technique. So you can see this jar and this vase here, and you see the Big Bear, the cookie jar, and the animals walking together. And that was me just having fun, again, developing my skills. And you got to go through that repetition to develop your skills in anything. But learning more about my technique, about firing this pottery. And as I was doing that, God was at work stirring my heart to get me to think about others. How could I serve people with my pottery? And the idea of gifts was born, and it just came on like a tidal wave. It seemed like affirmation was everywhere that this was the route we should take, that our pottery could actually be a gift, that people could buy pottery, tell us about a person, a story, somebody that they either care about, it's their birthday, anniversary, they just want to say thank you. I mean, it's really wide open, just really any time someone needs to express appreciation or do something thoughtful, they give us that, and then we put that into the pottery. So it literally creates a one-of-a-kind experience every time, in a fresh way that someone experiences appreciation. So that's what those pieces over here are about. We have this vase where just a bunch of ladies got together and all came up with one word that described their friend. So they're on the mountaintop screaming it, and on the bottom it's just celebrating her faith. And then these mugs here have just all kinds of stories and words. Whoops, there it is. Capturing what is just best about this person's life. Same with that mug there. So gosh, they are just really incredible pieces to make, because there's so much heart from the other person put into it, and I get to take that and draw out a story on a piece of pottery, and so when the person gets it, they feel the love. So Our pottery has gone from animals and whatnot to attempting to touch the heart of other people. So and this 3 years we've been developing that idea. This is not something that I got and then immediately it was a success. It still isn't a success by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel we have learned incredible amount about how it can serve people. And so we're off to the races here, and we are looking forward to the next studio and working at KSU next year, and I am looking forward to sharing more about the journey with you all. So thank you for tuning in, and I wish you well. Bye-bye.